Welcome to Top of the Hill Fitness. We've got a plank series for you, 14 plank variations with a stretch transition, and Pierre Coupet's painting titled Algonquin 3. You can use this as a core challenge or just to spark some new ideas for planks. Tuck in your shirt and let's get going with the first one, an elbow plank for 20 seconds, transitioning with downward dog. So for all of these, thinking about that nice straight line from shoulders all the way to heels. And come on up into downward dog to stretch that one out. Next one will be high plank, followed by a cobra. High plank is with straight arms and thinking again about that straight line, tucking your hips, opening up the back of your knees to the ceiling. And come on down to the mat for a cobra transition. Next up is plank step to the side and child's pose. Come on up to high plank and stepping one foot out to the side and bringing it back to the middle and just alternating side to side. And relaxing child pose for 15 seconds. Next up, we'll do plank ups followed by a cat stretch. So starting from elbow plank, pushing up to high plank and back down to elbow plank and keeping that going for 10 more seconds. And coming down to your knees, we'll do a cat stretch to transition this. Stretching out your back, arching up. Come on up to high plank, we'll do knee to chest. So knee coming straight up towards your chest, don't worry about crossing over. And let's do the cow to transition. Next up is plank taps and thread the needle on the right side. So up in high plank, tapping opposite shoulder with your hand. Come down to your knees, reach way up with the right arm and thread it through the space between your left wrist and left knee, stretching out the right shoulder. Come on up to high plank. We'll do a plank with a leg raise, alternating sides. Keep thinking about keeping your butt down, a nice straight line in the plank. Thread the needle left side, reaching way up with the left hand, threading it through the space, stretching out the left shoulder. Elbow plank walk next. So from your elbow plank, taking a step forward on the elbow, leaving the feet where they are, and then just backing up those steps. Just taking a little walk on the elbows. Come on up to downward dog and grab your right ankle with your left hand. High plank jack next. So from high plank, you're jumping your legs out to the side and bringing them back to the center line. Come back to downward dog. Grab your left ankle with your right hand. Side plank, right side, next. Putting a knee down if you need to on this one, but trying to keep that straight line. Let's do child's pose and stretch out the right side body with this. So just crawling that arm over a bit to stretch out the side. And left side plank is next. Child's pose, stretching out the left side body. Come on up to high plank. We'll do a plank row next. So just pulling each arm up to the height of the shoulder and then replacing it back on the mat. And we'll do a camel stretch to transition. So from your knees, leaning back, touching the heels if you can. Walking high plank is next. From high plank, we'll take 5 steps out to one side using hands and feet, and then come back to the start position. Let's do a mountain pose from your knees to transition. Reaching way up, deep breath. And we'll do a reverse plank to end. So we're trying to make a straight line, but this time you are on your back. So lifting those hips up so we get a nice straight line from shoulders to toes. And that's it. 14 planks and 13 stretches. Thank you to Pierre Coupé for Algonquin 3, and there's more information about Pierre's work in the description below. Please subscribe for more great workouts and workout ideas from Top of the Hill Fitness, and we'll see you next time.